Hello friends and welcome to our aTech channel. As our subscribers already know, we're dedicated to bringing you the videos about new technologies. Today we're going to take you as far up into space with the James Webb Telescope. Yes, it has transmitted the first images that are quite amazing. This will surely pave the way for the new cosmic explorations. But how is this space telescope better than the others that we already use? What are the expectations of using the James Webb Telescope? You'll find out the answers in this video. Let's get started. On December 25th, 2021, the world was introduced to the James Webb Space Telescope after its launch. The worthy successor of the Hubble telescope is the result of the collaboration between NASA and the European Space Agency and the Canadian Space Agency. It is the culmination of more than 20 years of work. Today, the James Webb Space Telescope is considered the largest observatory for the next few years. It was developed to find the answer for some questions that often plague us. Where do we come from? Are we alone in the universe? And what is the origin of the universe? So many questions that need to be answered. But in the meantime, the Hubble telescope has managed to shed some light on our quests for the truth. The technology used at that time has reached its limits. In addition, the last decades have seen the appearance of many advanced technologies. In other words, the James Webb Telescope does not literally replace the Hubble telescope. It is simply said to be a successor, and, like its predecessor, it'll be put to service with many scientists around the world. For this, the designers of the James Webb Telescope have set themselves several goals. First of all, they want to push even further the possible observations of the universe. This will allow us to find the first stars to better understand the secrets of the Big Bang. We also want to learn how stars, planets, and galaxies were formed. All of this will perhaps lead us to the answer on the question of life forms in other solar systems and other galaxies. In July 2022, the telescope transmitted the first images that exceeded all expectations both in quantity and accessory. So it's time to take a close look at the secrets that lie beneath the technological marvel. Unlike Hubble, which captures visible light, Webb is designed to capture infrared light, a major breakthrough in space observation. The Webb telescope has 4 scientific instruments that allow it to see through cosmetic dust. This gives it a valuable advantage for studying cold objects or objects that are very remote locations. Indeed, if we want to go far into the universe, we must not be satisfied with the classical observation with the visible light. Many celestial bodies are too cold to emit visible light. On the other hand, these bodies are known by various luminance infrared. It is this property that is exploited by the Webb telescope to be able to observe planets and dwarf stars closely. This is remarkable technology advanced for a space telescope. But to allow such a technological feat, the designers have pushed the limits of the Webb telescope. It has a gold-plated mirror with a diameter of 6.5 meters. The objective is to obtain the image of great quality. Webb goes down in history as the largest space telescope. To facilitate the version of the sun, it has a sunscreen. This gives it a better protection against the heat of the sun, but the innovations do not stop there. A high-frequency radio transmitter is also installed in the telescope. To receive signals transmitted by this transmitter, large radio antennas are installed over the world. They then allow the data to be transmitted by the Webb Science and Operations Center in Baltimore, USA. Webb's designers also chose a different orbit from Hubble. It should be remembered that Hubble is a low Earth orbit. It already gives a rather remarkable image quality, but for Webb, its orbit is around the Sun. The telescope is therefore 1,500,000 kilometers from Earth. More precisely, Webb is located in a place called Lagrange Point L2. But why such a choice? The reason is simple. We can get a really clear view. This allows a more thorough observation towards the edges of the universe. This is not the case with Hubble. With such a development of technology, we're surely expected better results compared to the other ground and space telescopes. And yes, scientists hope to solve some of the enigmas of the universe with the Webb telescope. The first mission assigned to Webb is to discover other planets. This is made possible with the use of infrared wavelength. In the past, with visible light, astronomers proceeded in other ways. The research for an exoplanet must be done by first finding a star. We then calculate its trajectory to see if its no celestial body interfaces in its orbit. It is at this point that we can assume that the star has an exoplanet. But with Webb, the search is rather simplified. We can see directly the planets that revolve around the star with instruments that capture infrared. We can even question the existence of life, or not, thanks to the data transmitted by the telescope. But the most important thing is that with infrared, we can see beyond the cosmic dust. We can then have a very detailed image. Webb's other mission is to also study stars. This allows us to better understand the life cycle of our nearest star, the Sun. With Webb, we can see all forms of stars, including brown dwarf, which emit very little visible light. The most anticipated mission with Webb is undoubtedly the mysterious surrounding the Big Bang. Scientists believe they'll be able to solve the enigma with the use of such a powerful telescope equipped with the best technologies. They want to have an image that shows the glow of dawn of the universe. Hubble has already transmitted such an image, but with Webb, its large mirror, we hope to go even further. It should be remembered that Webb Telescope is only the beginning of its travels. The results are already astounding, even if it only contains about 120 hours of observation. Scientists expect more revealing images of the mysteries of the universe, but the biggest innovation in the use of the telescope is the integration of the citizen scientist. And yes, the telescope is no longer reserved for professional scientists. Access to the telescope has been expanded a bit. Since Webb's adventure is still in the infancy, we can still expect many discoveries. For example, Hubble's main mission has been to study the Hubble constant closely. But its power has allowed us to discover many secrets of the universe. It's the same with Webb. The future prospects of this telescope are enormous. The launch of the Webb has already proved that human beings are capable of great things. Our thirst for knowledge has pushed us to defy various laws of nature. We can still go very far. Maybe we'll finally have an answer to a single question. Are we alone in the universe? That's it, everyone. Our video is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed the topic of the day and learned more about the James Webb Telescope and its upcoming discoveries. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, and don't forget to share the video with your friends and family. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications so you don't miss any of our next videos. Also, click that little blue thumb right here to encourage our teams, and we'll see you soon on aTech.